Look up here, there's just a ladder in the road. Looks like somebody spun in the rain. Of course, if you look at the road, there's no drainage. Look over here on the right, and you'll see that Camaro. That's actually a cop. So people are starting to catch on. This is a proper and legal left turn. They pulled into the intersection, and the people behind them actually pulled up to them. So people are starting to learn around here. Either that or these are people from other places that already know how to drive. Right after that, in this next clip, you'll see where the person pulls into the intersection, and when the light turns red, they should have gone. Instead, they started going backward. They had the legal right to then clear the intersection. They don't know. Now they backed up against that other person and they're blocking the intersection. And again, look to my left, this red car, they have a blinking yellow and they stop behind the line. They should be in the intersection, so I don't know what they're doing. And they just sat there. People are being taught incorrectly. You see this guy up here just crossing however he wants, like diagonal and against a red. Watch up here, our light is already green. Watch to the right, and they just run the red light. This guy's got his phone in his right hand. Remember when turning left to use your right turn signal. I keep telling everybody, these people don't listen. Do not stop in the middle of the road to let people turn left. Look at that Hummer right there on the left. There's no reason for them to stop right there. Nice parking, hillbilly. This is just Greg using the wrong turn signal on purpose because he knows I have the camera on the car. Watch the red SUV up ahead. They can't hold their lane. That's not a lane, people. This one's a little harder to see. Look up here on the right at the intersection at the silver car. They're doing a U-turn against the red light. This is also in a lot of these videos, these people just sitting here at green lights. I'm just gonna go around. It doesn't get any greener. If you look up here as we're cruising, there's a sign, right lane closed ahead. And when you get to the next sign, it's upside down. Watch the white SUV up ahead. They're in the right lane to turn right, and it's a double right. There's two lanes that turn right there, and they cross over to the left and almost hit that car in front of them. But then as they get up here, they can't hold their lane. They're just driving over the line, and then they get back to the right anyway, which that lane's gonna end. Don't forget, if you're in a rush, you can just pass people right in the middle. Might as well just use the whole road, right? Look up here to the right, you'll see a white pickup truck just driving backward. And then they park on the wrong side of the road anyway. You look up here, there's a railroad crossing. I'm going to stop at the line, and it actually says stop here on red. And you'll see these big white X's. That means you can't go there. They don't want your car there. You'll see that black car way up ahead, way up there at the intersection, which means they're actually in the intersection. I'm at the limit line, and there's big X's up there where they don't want you sitting. You'll see up here, I'm just cruising with the cruise control on. This SUV gets in front. Not that big of a deal, and then they move over. But then they do it again, and I was really close.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You just totally turned in front of that car in front of you.
What the heck are you doing?
Wow.
Stupid. Dang. Look at that. Wow. What are you doing driving backward? The heck are you doing, man? Look at these people. They're just driving backward. Stupid. That sign is incorrect. Look at exit only, straight, park to the right. I went straight. You can't go anywhere. It's a wall. You stupid people, man. Its exit is this way. Look at the way this Honda's parked. He's like taking up 2 spaces by doing that. Dumb. Hillbillies, man, I swear. They just do whatever they want. Whoa, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing? Did she accidentally turn down the wrong way? I mean, it's easy to do around here, but sheesh, man, she's turning around. What the heck? They're both parked backwards. Backwards. All the ones on the left are backward. Another backward one. 2 backward on the right. 2 backward on the... What the heck? How come people don't know how to park? You should have your license taken away if you can't park and your car impounded. There's another one. Why do they pump the gas with their door open? Why? You guys didn't explain that to me. I've never seen that till we moved here, and it's like everybody does it here. Why? It's dangerous. I can hop in your car. Hey, move that out of the way, man! They're just looking. There's nothing wrong there. Get it off the street. Hillbillies cannot drive. If you got your driver's license from North Carolina, you cannot drive. Prove me wrong. Can't read, so they don't understand how the speed limit works. That's probably why they hardly ever have any signs. They can't read them, so what's the point of putting signs on? That's exactly what it is. It's a Camry wagon. Good job, people. I doubt the camera picked that up because they were too far to the side. They waited until the very last second. That was stupid. Dang, look at that gap. Pay attention, people. Oh my gosh. You guys really need to learn how to drive, man. No gaps, people. Even the Hummer. Look at the gap, dude. You guys suck at driving. If you got your license in North Carolina, like if this is where you learned how to drive, I can guarantee 100% you do not know how to drive. You need to go to other places, other cities, and drive around. I guarantee you're gonna be honked at constantly because you guys don't know how to drive. If you went to other cities doing half the stuff I see you guys doing, they would pull you over and just take your car away. Parking backwards and all the stuff you guys do, you'd lose your license like the first day. The light's right there facing backwards. What are you doing? Did they spin? Couldn't tell what they were doing except they were facing the wrong way. I'll bet they came down to the off-ramp and that's why they were facing the wrong way. It's really easy to do. We'll find out if they come up behind me. Where they entered, it's really easy to just turn on here. It's easy to do around here. Okay, what are you sitting in the middle of the street for? Why are you going backward? You missed your turn? What the heck, people? Passed you earlier. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, get out of the lane, man. What are you
doing? Goat represents the kingdom of Greece. That's what I love about the book of Revelation. A lot of times it's like, oh, how can we? Well, a lot of times God tells us what things mean, right? And then you just put the other pieces. He gives us the main pieces. It's like kids that, man, if they could just see how the puzzle, what it's going to look like and how to start it, they have an idea. And they don't have the picture of the Nebuchadnezzar's magi. Weren't even given a picture. Weren't even given the puzzle pieces to put together, right? Neither was Daniel.
This truck is all over the place.
Actually,
I'm going to stay right here behind it to get a better picture.
You see in verse 21, the shaggy goat represents the king of Greece. And the large horn that is between his eyes is the first king. That would be Alexander the Great. The broken horn of the four horns that arose in its place represents four kingdoms, which will arise from his nation. Although not with his power, because he's going to be put to death. They're going to carve up his kingdom into quadrants. And then verse 23. In the latter period of their rule,
did you mean to do that?
The latter period of their rule, these four kingdoms, right? Well, the transgressors have run their course. A king will arise, insolent and skilled in intrigue. We know him historically now that arose after this, because there's four quadrants now, four places that the four heads of that Grecian empire.
We just went over the yellow line, so I'm just kind of waiting.
Aspect of the
they can't hold their lane. I thought maybe they'd hit the wall.
Israel, right? And it was being ruled by Antiochus Epiphanes IV. Okay, the type of the Antichrist, the picture of the Antichrist. Verse 24, his power will be mighty, but not by his own power. He's going to use the satanic powers that he used.
Come on, Rose. I'm going to keep going to follow this truck. I knew something would happen. This truck is all over the place. I can't read the license plate. It's too dark.